with my New York brim and my gold tooth display. Nobody give me trouble 'cause they know I got it made. I'm bad, I'm nationwide. Well, I'm bad, 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 I'm nationwide. Yeah, yeah.
Pour ma beauté, je fais confiance à mon esthéticienne. Avec ses soins de beauté professionnels, ma peau est plus belle, mon visage paraît plus jeune et éclatant de beauté. Dans les instituts de beauté, Guino et Miura. Light. It's a force that illuminates our world. It gives power to expression, influences our perceptions. Light also powers time, ego drive, powering citizen watches with any light for more than 40 years. It's power with a purpose. Pour ma beauté, je fais confiance à mon esthéticienne. Avec ses soins de beauté professionnels, ma peau est plus belle. Mon visage paraît plus jeune et éclatant de beauté. Dans les instituts de beauté, Guino et Miura. The world is filled with things we would like to preserve and pass on to the future. We support the valuable initiatives of French museums, including the Louvre, the Grand Palais, the Petit Palais, and the Musée Gamez. And in England, we established a scholarship system for Japanese students to train at the Royal Ballet School. Hoping each and every one of you can fulfill your dreams and hopes. Pour ma beauté, je fais confiance à mon esthéticienne. Avec ses soins de beauté professionnels, ma peau est plus belle. Mon visage paraît plus jeune et éclatant de beauté. Dans les instituts de beauté, Guino et Miura.
China, Weidi Wang and Ziqi Yao. From China, Xiang Zhang and Yongchao Yang. Skaters, your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
They debut at ISU Championships as a team, placed second at Trophy Nice, 9th at Finlandia Trophy, and 11th at Warsaw Cup 2022. She is born and raised in the USA and previously competed for Spain. He is originally from Russia. From the Philippines, Isabella Gamez and Alexandra Korovin. Debut at the Four Continents Championships, finished 9th at the 2020 World Junior Championships. They are ranked 10th at Golden Spin Zagreb 2022. Coach Zhang is the 2020 pairs Olympic champion with Zhu Shen. From China, Huan Jiwang and Ziqi Jia. They debut at the ISU Championships as a team, ranked 7th at Golden Spin Zagreb 2022. From China, Xiyang Zhang and Yongchao Yang.
Wonder how much of a part the altitude is going to play here. We saw in the ladies event last night that probably about half of them died at the halfway point of the program. And if you haven't got yourself prepared, if you haven't been doing those double run-throughs or even triple run-throughs for these conditions, it's going to be mighty tough. In fact, the American team, Kam and O'Shea, they came here directly from Nationals, which was a couple of weeks ago, just to get acclimatized. And I don't blame them. It is tough here, and it's very warm in the arena, which adds to the difficulty of getting through this very physically demanding free program. setting up the twist. Looking good. We're in the final minute now. So just to remind you, 3 teams now, then an ice resurface. There'll be 3 teams participating in the second group, a couple of American teams, and our first look at the Canadians, and then the top 4 after the short program going in the final group in reverse order from how they finished on the short. Just nice, easy double salco to settle her down. So that's just about it.
That concludes the warm-up. Skaters, please leave the ice. They take the ice representing the Philippines. Ladies and gentlemen, Gamez and Alexander Korovin.
So debuting here at the Four Continents Championships together. Lying in 10th place after the short program. This is Isabella Gamez and Alexander Korovin for the Philippines. Great choice of music. Exogenesis from Muse. Really super elevation on the twist. Almost lost her on the catch though. And not quite enough elevation on the triple salco from Isabella. You see she was really tentative into that, just as a single axle. Down on the loop. Oh, well done. It was a double-footed landing, but stayed on her feet. Throw triple sow. Well, they really showed some courage out there, and you can see how tough it is. That's super. A real team effort. Well done, guys. Not easy to be first to go in your first Four Continents Championships together.
From the Philippines, Isabella Gamez and Alexander Korovin.
So, of course, all the teams have different goals coming into this, and for this young team, they want to get as close to their personal best as they possibly can, which is 84.66. I just think they needed the side-by-side jumps to be a little bit better. But they made it through to the end, and I can tell you in these conditions, that's worth a pat on the back for sure. Going to be a couple of point deductions for the falls, which obviously is not going to help them. And looking down, most of the elements getting a negative grade of execution. So here they are setting up the Salcos. You can see she got to forwards on that. So just the pace value of double sows. Here's that throw triple loop. Well, she made it round. So all credit to her for that. She committed to the throw. There's the Salco. Look at the elevation on that, and almost made it. Here's a closer look. That back inside edge drives through with the right leg. Lovely air position. She's over the right foot for the landing. You see the left foot just touching. And their 7th element of the program. Some really difficult entries into the lifts. Not a lot of speed across the ice, which makes it slightly more difficult. But he's a strong lad, that's for sure. Difficult dismounts. And then that forward inside death spiral at the end of the program. Again, not a lot of speed in it, and they're getting a level 3. So they can take a lot of positives from this. It's not going to be a season's best, it's not going to be a personal best score for them here. But they will have gained an immense amount of experience, that's for sure. So there it is, 73.79. They set the standard here in this pairs free program.
Ladies and gentlemen, the pairs team in the second starting position, Wang and Ziqi from China, have withdrawn from the competition due to medical reasons.
Well, we're just hearing that the second team, who should be on the ice now, have withdrawn. They did do the warm-up. It's due to medical reasons, so we wish them all the very best. Hope it's nothing too serious. If I hear any more, I'll let you know. So moving swiftly on, it's Zhang and Yong Chao Yang for China. She's 18, he's 24. He's skating to I Dreamed a Dream. So quick on the rotation there on the twist. Beautiful timing on the Salcos, drifted apart a little. Oh, down on the double axle. Should have been a couple of double toes on that. That was superb! Enormous throw triple loop. And following it up with the triple salco, I think the hand just touched on that landing. Oh, fantastic stuff. Well, they gave that absolutely everything, didn't it? What about those throws? Just enormous.
From China, Zhang and Yongchao Yang.
Well, they came out on the warm-up and I can tell you they look supremely confident. Very, very polished. Look at a different team to what we saw in the short program. Remember, these two going into it in 8th place. And, that really has put pressure on the teams in the following group. They steadied that very, very well. Shame she went down on the double axle. Just reflecting on that. But so many highlights in the program. So let's look back at some of those highlights. This twist at the beginning, because he didn't quite get his arms down, which he was in the air. They're now setting up those salcos. So just doubling out on the saddle. There's the axle. You can see she went down on that. That should have been their combination. They were looking to put a couple of double toes on the end of that. Just a beautiful air position on the throw triple loop. That's probably the element of the program worth taking another look at, that's for sure. Textbook position in the air, and just look how she spots that right leg, that beautiful deep knee bend. Absolutely fantastic. The running edge coming out of that was mind-blowing. There's the salco. She had to work hard on that one. Top half didn't quite get over the right foot. Just a touchdown with the hand. And grade of execution not quite as high. They didn't get negative GOE, but if the hand hadn't have touched, it'll have been an awful long oar. And again, that's a sensational running edge. These two have really good speed across the ice. So, they're going to go shooting into the lead, there's no doubt about that. .489 their best score this season. 97.66. And that one deduction for the fall. So that gives them 153.76. That's about 8 points behind their personal best score. So that's the situation at the end of the first group. So there's confirmation, and bad news for the second Chinese team. We wish them well. So we've got an ice resurface coming up now. The next group will start at 3:41. So in about 20 minutes or so, we'll be back for that. Welcome back. We're ready to get underway with warm-up group number 2 here in the wonderful Broadmoor World Arena. There's Danny O'Shea and his partner Ellie Kam ready to go. They'll be first escape. We've got 2 teams from the USA and 1 from Canada in this second group.
The second warm-up group, please take the ice. From the United States, Ellie Kam and Danny O'Shea. From Canada, Kellyanne Laurin and Lucas Ethier. From the United States, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez. Skaters, your 6-minute warm-up begins now.
So off we go, 6-minute warm-up for these 3 teams, lying from 5th to 7th place after the short program, and not out of the realms of possibility that any one of these teams could make it onto the podium. So the real battle for medals does commence in this group. DJ Romeo pumping up the volume now. Atmosphere building all the time, which is great to see. So to get us underway, it'll be Ellie Kam and Danny O'Shea. These 2 bronze medalists in the US National Championships this year. And in fact, they came directly from Nationals to Colorado Springs just to get themselves acclimatized. And of course, they do train here anyway, so. Perfect setting for them. Said it was difficult actually trying to get themselves into competition mindset when everything's so familiar to them. But they've got to get their act together, and they've got to do that now. A new partnership for this season, and I've got to say the chemistry between these 2 looks really, really good. She's 18, he's 31 years of age. Runners-up in the Golden Spin in Zagreb just prior to this, and they competed in the Ice Challenge in Graz. That was their first international competition, and they won that. So the short didn't go quite according to plan. They've got to put that behind them and focus on the free now.
They compete in their first World Conference Championship, ranked 14th in the 2020 World Junior
So second to go, the Canadian team of Kellyanne Laurin and Lucas Ethier. These 2 train in Rosemere in Canada. She's 17 years of age, he's 22 years of age. First time for them in the 4 Continents Championship, so great for them to be in 6th place going into the freebie. Super if they can keep that sort of momentum going. They started off really, really well this season with a bronze medal at Skate America in Norwood, Massachusetts. And didn't fare quite so well the following week in Skate Canada, where they finished in 7th place. So a good bit of team support there. Looking up at the clock, we're about halfway through the 6-minute warm-up now. So these 2 looking pretty relaxed, not in too much of a hurry to get the elements done out here. Let's see how they look on the throw. It's just throw double sound. Of course, that'll be a triple when it comes to the program. And last to go, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez for the USA. She's 22, he's 27. Said really grateful to be here, competing in their first senior championships. And really happy with how they did in the short program. And, need to put that behind him. Good to see him smiling as he gets up. Yeah, they were happy with the short, and I've got to say it wasn't too bad at all, and they want to keep improving. They want to build on that performance. is obviously debuting here. They did compete in a couple of Grand Prix. They were 5th in Skate Canada, 6th in Skate America. Competed in the Finlandia Trophy in Espoo too, where they finished in 5th place, and were bronze medalists in Lake Placid in the International there. Won a bronze in the John Nicks Pairs Challenge as well in New York. So it's been a busy season for them so far, but a pretty successful one. Let's take a look now. Oh yes, double-footed landing on the throw triple loop there, but timing looks pretty good. Spatial awareness looks good. Danny and Ellie just going through the Salco. So we're into the final minute now. So just to remind you, Ellie, Kam, Danny O'Shea for the USA, first to go. They're lying in 7th place. They'll be followed by Kellyanne Laurin and Lucas Ethier from Canada, lying in 6th. And last to go in this second group, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez for the USA, lying in 5th place. Looking ahead to the final group, 4 teams there are there. Pereira and Trent Michaud will be first to go, lying in 4th place. New partnership for this year, but they were pretty solid in the short program. They'll be followed by Emily Chang, Spencer Akira Howe for the USA. Last year's runners-up, of course. They're in 3rd place at the moment. In seconds, it's Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps from Canada. They were 4th last year, but remember they won in France, the French Grand Prix in Angers, and they're in pretty good form. She's been suffering with illness though for 3 months, would you believe, and just seems to have got herself back to fitness. She's going to need to be fit to get through the 4-minute program here. And the last to go, Rika Miura and Ryoshi Kihara, 2 that finished 2nd in the World Championships last year, unbeaten this season. Made a mistake in the short program, but still really in a class of their own. So all that to look forward to.
They represent the United States. Would you please welcome to the ice Ellie Kam and Danny O'Shea.
A huge cheer for the locals. Yeah, they skate here in Colorado Springs. They go in to this free program, lying in 7th place. Bronze medalist at US Nationals this year. Ellie Kam, Danny O'Shea. Better, a bit of contact on the landing. Certainly better than the short. And they make the Salcos. Timing was good too, wasn't it? Get over the right foot on the double loop. Made the rotation on the double sow. You can see a double-footed landing though. Well, that really was a super effort. Yes, there were mistakes, but this is a new partnership. Yeah, very much a work in progress.
From the United States, Kam and O'Shea.
Really super the way he presented her there. O'Shea, Kam. Yeah, this is a very, very new team, so just really learning the ropes. Of course, Danny has a wealth of experience. He's won the title here before with Tara Kane back in 2018. And here, I think they probably couldn't have expected an awful lot more. It's a real shame that she went down on the double axel. And they've given the triple sow an under rotation. I think that's probably from Ellie. Hopefully get a chance to look at that again. But yes, not the most difficult elements that we're going to see. But it's all looking good for these two. They get level 2 on that twist. So just keep your eye on her on this Sauko. I think it's short on rotation. Oh, couldn't quite see the feet, could you? I think she landed inside that last half. Here they are setting up the loop. 2 turns, you can see she's just let the core go a little bit on that. And perhaps the lack of experience showing there. Yeah, definitely double axel was short on rotation, and that's part of the reason that she went down. Here she is setting up that Salco. So it won't be long before they're triples. Yeah, fabulous transitions through the lifts. Really, really good. Getting level 4 on that last lift of the program. So good to see him smiling there. Really enjoying the home support. So 116.76 is their best score. They're not going to get that here, I don't think. No, 111.2. It's enough to put them into the lead. That 1 point deduction for the fall. Score they got that in the golden spin, but there's confirmation there at the top of the pile at the moment.
Now on the ice, representing Canada, a nice warm welcome please for Kellyanne Laurin and Ethier.
So there's 3 Canadian teams here. This is the first team that we're going to look at, lying in 6th place. Train in Rosemere. This is Kellyanne Laurin and Ethier. felt that was their best performance internationally so far. Can they keep it going? Very solid start. Out of sync on the combination there, but it's a huge one. Triple loop, Euler, double Salchow. There's the Salchows. This is some start. Just about makes the throw triple loop. It's a monster. What a shame, down on the Salchow. Quickly up. Well, they gave that everything.
From Canada, Kellyanne Laurin and Lucas Ethier.
Yeah, that really was super. Now, the thing these two have got to really work on is that second mark. They've got to get a little bit more choreography, a few more transitions into the program, get their skating skills a little bit stronger, and then they are going to be a force to be reckoned with, because technically they are very, very strong. She's just 17, he's 22, remember. So, a real hot prospect for the future, these two. exhausted, weren't they? But so many highlights in the program. It was such a pity she went down on that throw triple sal. Here's how it all began, that twist at the beginning, getting a level 2 for that. And then probably some of the hardest side-by-side jumps we're going to see. Triple loop. You can see they were completely out of sync. She went off a little bit before him, but they managed to get the Euler in there and the double salco on the end. And of course that means the second jump pass that they do, they don't have to do in combination. There it is. Much better with the unison on the triple salcos. Here's that loop. Look at the height she gets on there, and she really found that right foot, didn't she? Did everything she possibly could to keep the free leg off, and that right hand having none of it. Fantastic stuff. Difficult entry into the lift. And a difficult exit to match. And there's that salco. Just couldn't quite hang on to it. But how quickly did she get up and back into the program? You've got to take your hat off to her for that. Great position in that combo spin at the end. So really great stuff. These two have got over 100 before. They got 104.35 in Skate America. Could that beat that? Yes, it could. 108.55. They'll take it. It's a new season's best for them. It's a new personal best score. So things going in the right direction. Definitely for Kellyanne and Lucas. So they're in second place.
Representing the United States, please welcome now to the ice, Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez.
So the last team to go, lying in 5th place. First time at 4 continents for them. It's their challenge for a place on the podium. This is Valentina Plazas and Maximiliano Fernandez. Clean on the twist. So much elevation on that. And down on the toe. Out. Much better double axel, she steps off it. Yeah, so much quality to the lift. There, that was a throw triple flip. for the loop and she just couldn't hang on. That was a super effort. Some real high points in that 4-minute free program. Remember, this team finished in 5th place at Nationals this year.
From the United States, Plazas and Fernandez.
Well, their goal is just to keep improving, as of course is everybody's. But I think they really are a strong team for the future. She's 22, he's 27 years of age. He's a strong guy, that's for sure. But seems to have the balance well.
They were really good. I thought they were great.
Well, they've got 110 before. They got that in the International Classic.
That's a full,
in Lake Placid earlier this season, where they won a bronze medal.
So it's better to do it under pressure. Okay. Good job.
Yeah, great words
Good job.
from Jim Peterson at the door. Honestly, don't think they could have given any more. They didn't back off anywhere. There's those toe loops. You see, she went for it, just slightly under-rotated. And here's setting up the double salves and double axel on the end. And did she look just a little bit short? Yeah, Q. So inside that last quarter on the rotation of that. Air position on the flip, double-footed landing, hand down, so they're going to lose on the grade of execution. Yeah, they lose nearly 2 points on that. And they just couldn't quite hang on to the loop. Just amazing strength. Towards the end of the program as well. So many changes of hold and position there. Those last 2 lifts in the program getting level 4. In fact, all 3 lifts getting level 4. Ticked all the boxes there. Really, really good stuff. Enjoyed it a lot. So can they get close to that personal best? Anything over 108 will get them into the lead. 109.02. It's very close to their personal best score. It's has them second on the afternoon, but it's enough to put them into the lead at the moment. So they lead. It is in America 1-2. So there's confirmation of how they stand going into the final group. We've got 4 teams to go, but it's Plazas and Fernandez leading over Kam and O'Shea. 2 Canadian teams in the final group. 1 team from the USA and the world silver medalist from Japan last to go and in the lead here. Here they come.
From Canada, Pereira and Michaud. From the United States, Emily Chan and Spencer Howe. From Canada, Stellato-Dudek and Deschamps. And from Japan, Miura and Kihara. Your warm-up starts right now, 6 minutes.
So the atmosphere building all the time. The top 4 skaters after the short program out on the ice now. This really is a battle for the medals. .169.09 the target overall for these 4 teams. And it's going to be a battle royal, that's for sure. So the first of 2 Canadian teams in this final group. She's 18, he's 26 years of age. Pereira and Michaud. It's a new partnership for this year, and I've got to say they look really, really good. She competes singles as well. She competed in the Canadian National Championships as a single skater and finished in 5th place there. But now she's put the singles behind her. She's really focusing on the pairs for 4 Continents Championships and the upcoming World Championships at the end of March. Pairs very much the focus at the moment, and then I think they're going to have a little conversation to see what the future holds. Will she continue with the singles, or will the focus be on the pairs? I can imagine it will hinge on how well they do this season. So they're first to go, followed by the American team who finished 2nd in nationals this year. They were runners-up in the 4 Continents Championships last year, and they go into this in 3rd place. Emily Chan and Spencer Howe for the USA. And this team as well came straight here after nationals just to get acclimatized to the elevation. Had a pretty good season, runners-up in Skate Canada. They went to the Japan, to Sapporo, and skated in the NHK Trophy there. Won the silver medal there, was 6th in the Grand Prix finals in Torino. So things looking good for these 2. It has to be said the short wasn't great though. Got to put that behind them and come out here with all guns blazing. Yeah, looking good. The speed generated out of these throws is just unbelievable. So they will be followed by the Canadian team, who finished 4th last year at these championships, 4th in the Grand Prix finals this year. They won in Angers, the French Grand Prix, and were 2nd in Skate America. So the season started pretty well. And in fact, from the summer, they were really, really skating well. They felt their preparation for the season had gone really, really well. And then Diana got sick, and she'd been sick for the last 3 months, would you believe? Just started to feel better about a week ago, just starting to get her strength back. Just wonder if that is going to play a part here in the free. Even if you're fit, it's tough to get through this 4-minute program in Colorado Springs, that's for sure. And she says she's better, but not 100%. Pretty good, didn't it? So we wish them well. She's 39 years of age. He's 31. You'd never know it, though, would you? Just amazing. And last to go, made a mistake in the Short program, Rika Miura and Ryoshi Kihara, silver medalists in the World Championships last year. And she came into this and said she was really nervous. And hence the mistake, I think, at the beginning. But such is the quality of their skating and all the other elements. They had enough points in the bank to still be in the lead. And I think it would, they'd have to make probably three big mistakes to lose here. They have been unbeaten this season. They won Skate Canada, they won the NHK Trophy, and they won the Grand Prix finals. A little bit of a mistake there from Ryoshi, just got to get the timing going. So loads of support for them, but a lot of expectation. Can she put the nerves behind her? So they'll be last to go. And they've got just under 3 points in hand going into this. And to be honest, it would be a bit of a shocker if they didn't win the free as well as the short here. Yeah, that's more like it. Riku looking very relaxed. Diana and Maxine. There's Emily and Spencer. Always got a smile on his face. Looks like they're really enjoying the experience here, which is lovely to see. And Ryoshi's always got something to say. So, final seconds of the warm-up here for the final group. Medals decided, the second medals of this Four Continents Figure Skating Championships here in Colorado Springs. So just to recap, Pereira and Michaud for Canada first to go, then Chan and Howe for the USA, and then only third in second place, third to go, Stellato-Dudek and Deschamps, and last to go, Miura and Kihara for Japan. They're ready. Hope you are too. I'm ready. It's going to be good.
They represent Canada. A nice warm welcome, please, for the Pereira and Trent Michaud.
So to get us underway in the final group here in the pairs free program, lying in fourth place, Pereira and Trent Michaud from Canada. You watch these two, remember, it's a new partnership this year for these two. Just huge on the twist, and he caught her perfectly. Well, that's a heck of a sequence to start. Triple toe, double axel. Oh, he doubled the salco. And only a double loop. Oh, just a dream of a salcho. Oh, wow. Is that a match made in heaven or what? Just fantastic stuff from start to finish.
The Pereira and Trent Michaud from Canada.
Now, when you watch that, it's hard to comprehend. They have only done one international competition together, and that was the golden spin in Zagreb. They won the bronze medal there, first time out, and here they are at the Four Continents Championships, and their bid for a podium place. Remember, they're in 4th place, and there's not much in it, I can tell you. About a point and a half, maybe a little bit more than that, between them and the team in 3rd place.
Thank you.
The bubbly leg. I underestimated the job of the flower girl.
Just fantastic.
Beauty job. Really good job. Great throw. Beauty. Your eyes were hilarious.
So how crucial will the double salcho be and the throw double loop? They'd only scheduled to do a throw double loop, so if it wasn't a mistake, that, as time progresses, will of course become a triple. So much airtime on that twist. Level 3 for that. And here they are, this massive combination at the beginning. Triple toe, both clean, double toe, reload, double axle. And the technical panel giving that the thumbs up. You can see he just doubled out on the salcho. This is a sign of what's to come as far as the throws are concerned. She's got so much core strength. You can see there wasn't a murmur from the upper half of her body as she nailed the landing of that huge triple salcho. Just fantastic. Great through the lifts. He ran out of steam a little bit on one of them. And that combination spin at the end of the program. Level 4 for this. They didn't seem to tire at all, did they? Loved it. But their best score in the free was they got at the golden spin. That's their marker, 115.75. Now, Even if they got that, it would put them into first place by some way. But 121.17, yep. Things definitely going in the right direction for these two. That's their challenge for a podium. Any of the teams in front of them make a mistake, who knows?
Now on the ice, representing the United States, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe.
Well, they were silver medalists 12 months ago, runners-up in the national championships a couple of weeks ago as well. This is Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe for USA. Unchained Melody, the music. Double saltos, better on the axles, and there's two of them. The struggle on the landing of the triple toe. Clean enough for the twist too. Oh, spotted the landing beautifully on the throw triple loop. The setup for the Salchow was perfect, that hand down on the landing. Running out of steam a little bit on the dismount there, but got away with it. Well, that took everything he had. You can see that last 30 seconds, and when they went into that last lift, oh, I had my heart in my mouth. I don't know about you. But he got through it. All credit to them. Fantastic stuff.
From the United States of America, Zhang and Spencer Howe.
But with that performance, they're going to be on the podium again. There is no doubt about that. Oh, it was white fingernail stuff at the end, wasn't it? Or white knuckle stuff, should I say. Alexei Letov greeting him at the door. He must have had his heart in his mouth towards the end of that program. Really sensational stuff, and congratulations to the team getting them ready for this. It's not been long, the transition from national championships to get themselves ready for 4 continents. There's the Salcho's. Just double Salcho at the beginning, but beautiful double axles on that sequence. Nearly 9 points in the bank for that. Triple toes, foot perfect. You can see just a touch down with the left foot on the throw triple loop, but they're still getting a positive GOE on that. And in fact, looking down, every single element all the way through that program gets a positive GOE, and that is going to help their score no end. They've been working on the emotion of the program, and that really starting to come through. They are a joy to watch, a real class act. But you feel like they're really getting into the mood of the program and creating different emotions. There's that awkward dismount. And he did so well to keep that going, because it could have been an awful lot worse, that's for sure. And that last lift, goodness me. Well, it was a joy, and this has put the cat amongst the pigeons. For sure they're going to be in the podium. Well done to you guys. Lear and Trent. Top of the pile at the moment. These two couldn't have done much more. 134.15 their score. That is a new personal best for them by some way. And they go shooting into the lead. The first time for them over 200 points. Magnificent stuff. Very well done, Emily and Spencer. Well done for the judges and the technical panel for going with them as well. Well deserved.
Would you please welcome now to the ice, from Canada, Deanna Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
Well, she's 39 years of age. He's 31 years of age. And here they are, going into the free at the 4 continents in 2nd place. Deanna Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada. Cleopatra the music. Wonderful synchronization through the combination, triple toe, double toe. Well to stay on her feet there. Throw triple hooks. Oh, what a shame, down on the Salchow. She makes the loop. It was huge. Well, you would never know, would you, that she'd been recovering from illness. Completely exhausted he is, but fantastic. They said they wanted to go for the triple Salchows today, and that's exactly what they did.
From Canada, Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
Yeah, they went for those Salchows in the start of the second half, and such a pity that he wasn't able to hang on to it. So maybe pay the price a little bit there. But I'm sure that's going to be enough to get them on the podium. That had to be a goal coming into this. Try and get themselves a medal here in Colorado Springs if they possibly could. It started off so well, didn't it? And triple toe, double toe at the beginning, just magnificent. The unison between them was uncanny. She is a phenomenon, isn't she? At 39 years of age. So here they are setting up those triple toes. See, she's got the weight a little bit far forward. Better to have it forward than back, though, that's for sure. And nothing wrong with that at all. 6.87 they got for that. Such a difficult entry. They make these lifts look so easy, I can tell you. The energy and strength required is unbelievable. So here she is setting up that Lutz. Well, the technical panel have called it a flip. It's on the planned program contents as a Lutz, and to be honest, the left foot looked as though it left the ground on an outside edge. That's the difference. Left foot's on an inside edge for a flip, outside edge for a Lutz. See the mistake on the Salco. It was a slight under rotation. I think she was slightly under rotated actually. So the score coming down very slightly as the technical panel just looking at this. I think his free leg was below his hip on that, so they may not have got the camel position called in that combination spin. That's something they want to look at. They've got a V on that last spin. Although they get level 4, the V means that one of the basic positions didn't count. And my gut feeling would be that he's not going to get that camel position. So they've lost a little bit there as well. But it's still going to be a very good score indeed. 124.84, their season's best score. They're going to beat that. 125.45. It's second on the free. And that will have them second overall. Yep, second it is. So they are on the podium. In all likelihood, it's going to be a bronze medal for Diana and Maxime. Emily and Spencer, at least a silver
Now on the
medal.
ice, representing
One
Japan,
team to go.
would you please welcome Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara.
They were brilliant in the short program, but not flawless. She said she was nervous. How will the nerves affect her here? Silver medalists in the World Championships last year, unbeaten this season, leading here. Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara for Japan. He just steps out of the axle. Triple toe, double axle. Steps out of the Salco. So much speed into that. That was the throw triple lutz. Oh, yes. It cannot be understated how tough it is out there. What an amazing effort that was at the end. Goodness me. Now they can smile.
From Japan, Miura and Kihara.
Well, that was a workout and some, wasn't it? He might need a hand getting off, you know. His legs have completely gone to jelly.
Wow. Well, you went for it and you trusted yourself. And when you do that, you do great things.
He has got nothing left in the tank at all, has he? Interesting to hear Bruno say that loop at the end, wow. And it really was a wow, wasn't it? Well, again, it wasn't perfect, but such is the quality from these two. That's how it all began, that combination at the beginning, sequence with the double axel on the end. You can see he just steps off that. And they're getting a cue in that. And there you can see she's got a double-footed landing on the Salco. And the rotation deemed to be inside that last quarter. Well, there again, the technical panel calling that a throw triple flip. Just so smooth through all the transitions. And using every inch of the ice surface out there. Here's that wonderful triple loop at the end of the program, and this, with not much left in the tank, that really did seal it for them. That their 9th element of the program. And oh dear me, I've never seen this guy looking so tired. Well, that will be enough, that's for sure. Remember, these two, they've won Skate Canada, they've won the NHK Trophy, they won the Grand Prix finals. Good to see. And that is definitely going to be a good enough for a gold medal here at the Four Continents Championships. Yes, there's confirmation. 137.05. Very close to a season's best for them. 138.63 they got in Skate Canada. And they're over 200 points by some way. And that confirms Riko Miura and Ryoshi Kihara are champions here in Colorado Springs. Another job well done, and the season continues in the same vein.
Victory ceremony for pairs, right?
So there's confirmation of how they finish. Gold for Riko Miura and Ryoshi Kihara. Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe winning the silver medal, and Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada taking the bronze. That's the situation further down, and what an afternoon of pair skating that was. Hope you enjoyed it. So we're getting ready for the medal ceremony now, and as is customary in these events, a chance to have a word with the champions. Just looking down the far end of the rink, getting ready for the interview, and on the opposite end of the rink, the carpet being rolled out, the podium will be out shortly, and we'll have the medal ceremony. Competition that went right down to the wire. Just to remind you, while we're waiting, we've got medals to be decided in to be decided in two more events. We've got the men's free coming up for you later on this afternoon. That starts at 6:15 local time, and of course tomorrow it's the free dance, and that starts at 1:25 local time here in Colorado Springs. As is customary at all these events, we've got the ice gala as well, which will be, I believe it's 6 o'clock on Sunday. So the scene nearly set here. Almost ready for the interviews. Let's hope he's got enough energy to speak. An absolutely amazing achievement for the Japanese team. And really, they've just kept the momentum going after that silver medal in the World Championships last season. 7th in the Olympic Winter Games, and they have come out this season with amazing confidence. Right, let's join the winners down in the Kiss and Cry.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please direct your attention to the Kiss and Cry for our winners interview, hosted by 2006 Olympic ice dance silver medalist and Colorado Springs resident, Ben Augusto.
Well, thank you. Oh my goodness, Riku, Ryuichi, what an incredible gutsy performance. You guys dug deep. You know, 3 years ago, you were 8th at Four Continents. Today, you are the champions. What does that mean to you?
今日は非常に素晴らしい演技でした。たった3年前までは8位だったのに、今日は優勝見事に達成しました。どういった気持ちでしょうか。
そうですね、3年前だっけ、3年前の4大陸でその8番で、そこからどれだけ私たちが成長できるかなっていうふうに挑戦の今回試合だったので、その失敗は細かいミスはすごいたくさんあったんですけど、その中で自分たちのベストというか やることをできて本当に良かったなっていうふうに思います。
So 3 years ago, we came in 8th. So it was a kind of challenge today to see how far we could come from these 3 years. We had a lot of small mistakes, but we just tried to do the best we could, and we are very glad at the outcome we got from that today.
Well, it was spectacular to watch. You were first after the short program. Did you feel pressure coming into the long program?
非常に素晴らしい演技でした。ショートからの1位からのフリーでしたが、プレッシャーはあったのでしょうか？
そうですね、どちらかというとショートの方が私自身すごく緊張していて、コーチから緊張している陸は良くないっていうふうに言われたので、フリーはもう試合前ウォーミングアップ中からもう楽しんでやるようにしてたので、そのプレッシャーはあまり感じないようにしていましたね。
We were actually more nervous going to the short. Then our coach told us that it's not good to be so nervous. So we tried to have fun while warming up for the free, and we tried not to think about the pressure.
Well, it worked. You guys totally did it. And my last question, I know how hard it is to compete at altitude. You guys were clearly exhausted at the end. How did you do the last lift? That was remarkable.
成功したと思いますが、それでは最後の質問です。この標高の高いところで非常に難しかったと思いますが、最後の方は見事な演技でした。どのようにこのような演技を達成できたのでしょうか？
この高いアチチュー
ドで、すみません、ちょっと声が出ないんですけど、本当にきつかったんですけれども、会場の皆さんの応援が僕たちの足を動かしてくれたので、本当に皆さんに感謝しています。本当にありがとうございました。
It was really tough skating at this altitude, but the cheers from the audience kept our legs moving, and I'm really grateful for all your support. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for your 2023 Four Continents Pairs Champions, Riku Miura and Ryuichi Kihara.
Wasn't that fabulous? Thank you, Ben. Yep, there they are. You heard it. The champions. And it is tough out there. There's no doubt about it. We're just about ready to get underway with the medal ceremony. Let's hope he's got enough energy to make that giant leap onto the top of the podium here. Presentation party almost ready. Good to see just about everybody has stayed in their seats to applaud these incredible athletes. And there they are, winners of the bronze medal. They were in second place after the short program. A couple of mistakes in the free, but goodness me, they gave it their best shot. Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada. Second place, the Americans, Emily Chan and Spencer Akiro Howe. Runners up last year, runners up again here in Colorado Springs. Beautiful program, worked on their presentation, and it really did show. All the work that they put in, not in vain at all. Fantastic. Gutsy performance. But at the end of the day, the world silver medalists were just too strong. It wasn't a flawless performance, that's for sure. Again, nerves playing a part here in the free. But they really are a class act. Skating skill superb, and the fight and flair all the way to the end of the free program. That throw triple loop really did nail it at the end of the program. And this, when your heart's in your mouth, your legs are burning, your arms are screaming, and you hang on to the end. Gold for Rico and Ryushi.
Championships 2023. Victory ceremony, pairs.
So there, the presentation party ready.
Third and winner of the bronze medal from Canada, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps.
So it's the second time in the Four Continents Championships for them. Close to a medal last year. But here in 2023, Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada win bronze. Just fantastic. I'm going to say it again. She's 39 years of age. Isn't it amazing? Well done, guys.
Second and winner of the silver medal from the United States, Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe.
So it was a silver medal 12 months ago, and they do it again. And I've got to say that over the last 12 months, they really have grown in stature. A fantastic achievement here, a beautiful program. They went into the free lying in third place. But after a stellar performance, it's silver for Emily Chan and Spencer Akira Howe for the USA.
First and Four Continents pair skating champions for 2023 from Japan, Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara.
And so to the Four Continents pair skating champions for 2023, Riko Miura and Ryuichi Kihara of Japan. Their dominance continues. What a season they're having. They started off the year in Skate Canada. Nobody could stop them there. Then they went to Japan, skated in Sapporo and won the NHK trophy. That got them into the Grand Prix finals. And in Torino in Italy, they were victorious there too. So it's 4 out of 4 this season for Rika and Ryuichi. Real genuine friendship between these athletes. I think she should have done that for him. So there they are, your medalists here in the pair skating event, the second medals of this Four Continents Championships.
Please welcome the ISU representative, Jorge Elek.
Jorge Elek, the representative for the International Skating Union here, and he will award the medals to the athletes. surely was the goal for Diana and Maxime. Beaming smile as they get their bronze medals. So for the second year in a row, it's silver for Emily and Spencer, but for the first time, Rika and Ryushi win gold. First ISU championships that they've won.
Now please welcome the president of U.S. Figure Skating, Sam Oxter.
Sam was there, the president of USFSA, the United States Figure Skating Association. How proud he must be. Organizing committee here in Colorado Springs, who are no strangers to holding events, that's for sure. The World Championships has been staged in Colorado Springs 5 times, 4 continents. This is the 4th time they've staged the 4 Continents Championships. Junior Worlds has been here 3 times, and Skate America has been here 3 times as well. A wonderful shot of 6 tremendous athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise
to the anthem for the winners.
Anthem of the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your medalists.
So there they are, the medalists here in the second event at this 4 Continents Championships. We've got medals to be decided still in the men's and in the ice dance. Fantastic shot, beaming smiles from everybody. So the party begins here. Hope you enjoyed it. Riko, Miura, Ryoshi, Kihara, champions, well done to them, and well done to Emily Chan, Spencer Akiro Howe for getting that silver medal, and Diana Stellato-Dudek and Maxime Deschamps for Canada winning the bronze. Three pair teams that gave absolutely everything. So as we look at these shots, just a reminder of what's coming up later. We've got the men's free starting at 6:15 local time here. 22 guys battling it out in the free program. I watched the practices this morning and it was sensational. Hardly anybody missing anything. So that's going to be a lot of fun. This has been a lot of fun. Remember, in the men's event, it's KO Miura of Japan out in front. Could it be another gold medal today for the Japanese team? Keegan Messing is going to have something to say about it. He's in second place for Canada, and America's Jimmy Ma in third. But there's some big names behind looking for a medal here. Boyang Yin for China, and Junwan Cha in the running as well. They're in 4th and 5th place, and Shun Sato in 6th. So that's all coming up later on today. these three pair teams are going to do their lap of honor and say thanks to the crowd that have supported them so well this afternoon. It's been a great atmosphere as always, and it's sure to be great tonight. Hope you can join me for the men's free later on, but for now, from myself, Chris Howarth, at the Broadmoor World Arena. Hope you enjoyed this pairs free, and I hope you can join me later on. I'm off for a cup of tea. See you later.